its head and its shoulder out of the doorway, and then when I looked at it, it went back in the bathroom.
Lord have mercy! Damn, this is some scary shit!
Alrighty, hey everyone, welcome to Blkbored Bs. I am Ant. Today is just gonna be a get ready with me video. I've been getting a lot of unnecessary conversations up here that I just tend to have with myself. So I would rather, you know, just do some makeup, try a new look with this Juvia Place Rebel Army eyeshadow, let it all out, clear my brain, maybe I'll sleep better at night. If you guys hear anything in the background, it's most likely the tree cutting people. There's really nothing I can do about it. I'm not quite the whiz with editing noises yet. Anyways, they're in the middle of cutting down trees, so let's hope that the music that I added drowns that out. Just drowns it. So like I said, it's gonna be with the Rebel Juvia's Army new eyeshadow. I ended up getting all of their eyeshadows actually, and they all, like always, came out really pretty. Okay, so the weird things that have been happening to me lately. Now, if you follow my Instagram and you follow the stories that I put, I have some really lucid dreams. And I try to document them as best as I can with my Instagram stories. I built like a whole little folder in it about them. So if you're interested, you can go on there, follow me, see the stories, read them yourself. They're pretty out there. Now, if you don't know, which you probably don't, where I live, I feel honestly it's a little haunted. There's some spirits that be walking on the property. And it's not just me who has this feeling, it's other people who have also visited my house and have had the feeling of somebody watching them, especially at night. It happens during the day too, but more so at night when it comes to the gate and closing it and opening it, because you have to close it and you have to open it because I have mules walking around the property. I'm not trying to chase them big bitches running down the road, okay? It's not happening. And they also said that they have the feeling of somebody getting in the car with them and traveling with them to a certain distance. And it's kind of weird because these are also experiences that I have had, but have tried to keep it to a minimal because I don't want people to really think that I'm crazy or anything. Sorry, shut the fuck up. But yeah, so my dreams are pretty lucid and I document them. And I try to not really discuss the ideas with my daughter or anything like that. But she has also had her own experiences with this house. And I'll just put this clip in here and then you tell me if it's creepy or not.
I'm gonna call him.
Who?
The blog man.
Who is the blog man?
Gonna kill me in my cheek.
Where is he?
He's at home.
Home where?
At his friend.
Huh?
At his friend's house.
At his friend's house? Where's his friend's house?
He's gonna give me right in my cheek.
What did you say before?
You call Daddy.
Yeah, I'll call Daddy. How is he gonna kill you in your cheek?
I'm gonna get the answer blood. Just call Daddy.
I'll call Daddy, Mina. Don't worry about it. So you said a blog man has a gun? And he's gonna shoot you in the cheek. When did he tell you that?
I guess I said no.
Because you said no?
No.
Why is he gonna kill you and shoot you in the cheek? That's kind of rude.
Yeah.
I think it's a little creepy. And it's not the first time that she's brought up this monster. Sometimes she calls it a monster, sometimes she calls it the dark man, sometimes she calls it the black man. And it's just, it's what she sees and it is what it is. But she'll go into details and at lengths about him, and she gets genuinely scared. There have been times where I've had conversations with my mom, and there's a bathroom in the hallway that you can see directly from the living room. And I remember having a conversation with her, and you could see like a solid black head stick its head and its shoulder out of the doorway. And then when I looked at it, it went back in the bathroom.
Lord have mercy! Damn, this is some scary shit!
Yeah. So then not only that, but there have been times where, just recently actually, my kids, they like to come in the room at night. Like their room gets too cold with the fan, so they'll come in the room. And when they come in the room, they'll knock. So there have been a couple of times where I thought I heard the children knocking, so I'll get up because I'll say yes, come in, or I'll just say yes. I won't say come in, I'll say yeah, but it's insinuated to come in. So I'll just sit there and I'll say yes, and I won't get an answer. So I'm like, great, now I'm up and I gotta pee. So I'll get up, I'll go pee, I'll take the dog out, and go check on the kids to go see, hey, what did you want? Why were you knocking on my door around 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever o'clock in the morning, and they're passed out. All 3 of them on the top bunk, passed out. Weird, right? Weird. Then just the other night, again, same thing but kind of different. The very next night or a couple nights after, I'm gonna blend that out, don't worry about it. I was actually half awake, half asleep, and I distinctly remember seeing a hand slowly close my bedroom door, and it looked like one of my kids. So I go check on them to see, hey, what is it that you wanted? Did you wet the bed? Did we have a problem? What was it? What was the problem? Again, all 3 passed out on top bunk. So I thought, again, that was very weird. Why would that happen? Oh yeah, so I get a lot of weird things that happen in this house. I'll get random smells of cigarette smoke, or a room that just reeks of beer, and it's weird. So I've been thinking about staging. I know I gotta do more research into it, because here's my thing. I don't care.
Woman, clutch the pearls. What a sneaky thing to do.
I know that sounds crazy, but I don't care that I have spirits in the house. I don't care that, you know, I got some free roamers here and there. My only exception is you don't bring the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, you're not negative. Only peace, light, and love is allowed to enter my home. I say that in every room. Anytime I feel like there's a negative presence just walking around trying to live its best life in my house. No. No. You're not welcome, boo. You're not. I don't need that. So it's just very weird. I thought I would bring that to your attention. It's been happening a lot lately, and I'm trying to get it under control, honestly, because I don't want it to get too crazy. Like, there was a time where I would at least get sleep paralysis like clockwork. I mean, it still happens, but I would get it like legit clockwork. It would happen at least 2-3 days a week, every week, and this happened for like a few months straight. And I would try and tell my husband about it, and he would just be like, no, that's not, you know,
it's sleep paralysis. It is what it is.
But it's like, I don't think you understand me when I say I don't think that it's just sleep paralysis. Because when I was under this, I literally felt like something else was trying to enter my body. I know, this is weird. We're on some weird shit. This is just me. We're on some weird shit. And this would happen quite frequently. So I would start looking into it, and some websites were like, yeah, if that happens, then it's probably just a spirit who misses being alive and they want to experience life again to that extent, or they want to yeah, just basically that. They want to just live. Some of them want to possess, some of them just want to be a part of you, some of them want to attach, others just that's pretty much the basics of what I got at. I got out of it for my research. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, that's kind of annoying. And then other parts would come up and I'm like, but you gotta be super careful because some of them actually leave parts of themselves behind, which can start to alter and change your personality. Like things that you couldn't stand before, you'll start to love, or very much the complete opposite. Like things that you loved, you now cannot stand. Like minor things that wouldn't drive you insane before now will start to irritate your soul. And so once I read that, I was like, hey, I'll see you, everybody. I'll see you. On another note, this eyeshadow so pretty. I swear, Juvia's place don't miss. They just don't. They don't. Look at this. I'm doing this and I'm like, my husband's gonna be so pissed. He hates the color green. Hates it. Hates it. This is so cute. I wish you could see. You'll probably be able to see it if I want to edit it. You can see it. That's so pretty, right? I think I'm done with that. Now, here's another thing. Where is my foundation stone? Oh, found you. So here's the thing. I've saged my house before, but I never knew that saging could also be bad. I didn't know that. I learned that saging, depending on what kind of sage you use, it could very well feed whatever you're trying to get rid of, if that makes any sense. Like you could be saging whatever you think you're trying to get rid of with something that is a damn near a welcoming platter. You could be saying, go away, you're not welcome, while holding their favorite dessert or meal right in front of their face. Like, I thought that was just so crazy weird to me. I didn't know that. So I stopped using whatever sage it was that I was using because I wasn't really sure. And then on top of that, I learned that I had another sage. It was white sage, and I heard that you're not supposed to really use that either because that's used for other things and is considered tribal and traditional for other reasons. So I was like, ooh, let me respect other people's cultures, because the last thing I want to do is be disrespectful. So I put that back. I haven't gone back to grab any more. If anything, what has been working, at least to some extent so far, is asserting dominance in my home and in my space. The activity that we get the most in this house is down the hallway in my closets, and if I sleep a certain way, I'll for sure have a nightmare. Like, okay, so here's my closet. There's no mirrors on there. There's no doors. It's literally just a closet with clothes dangling. The mirror broke. I didn't want to replace the door, so I just threw it away. But so yeah, there's that. And if I sleep with my back facing, yes, if I sleep with my back facing my closet, I for sure have a nightmare or a sleep paralysis experience every time. Like there's no in between. It does not happen. Like it just happens. Oh, it is time for a wax. But yeah, it gets crazy. It gets crazy. You know, the more I use this concealer, I'm starting to actually really like it. And here's another weird thing that's been happening lately. When I sleep in the right position, which is my face facing the closet doors, when I sleep, I feel like my third eye is opening, is like awake, on guard kind of feel. I don't know if that's normal, but it's weird. It's like I have a certain amount of energy or consciousness, I can't even say words, bro. Consciousness focused right here. And I can visualize the eye right here. And I think that's so cool and so weird. But at the same time, I want to close it because I feel like sometimes it'll be too open for too long and I'm not in the mood to communicate with anything. I just want to sleep. I just want to be tight. I don't want to deal with nobody. I just want to be quiet. But the whole eye opening thing up here is new to me. That's new to me. Like all the lucid dreams, all the stories that are being told to me, I feel, because I don't have the imagination to come up with these dreams. I think it's weird enough that I can actually feel things in the dream. Like I'm actually awake. It's something about that dream that has to, the feeling, you know, I just go off of the feeling because I'm like, this isn't right. And most of the time, it's not even my story that I'm telling. So it's not like my brain is like, hey,
This is the message I'm trying to tell you.
it's a legit, it's not my story. I'm not these people. I can feel the distinct disconnect of this is not me. I'm not that person. I am me. I'm not drowning in anything. You know what I mean? Like for instance, when I was married a long time ago, my first marriage, I know we getting deep. In my first marriage, I was sleeping one night and I woke up, but I was still asleep. I felt this presence from the bathroom. Now, how the room was laid out, where I am is the bed, right across from me is the bathroom door. And it's clear as day as I saw him, I heard him. It was a man, his head was right underneath the door frame and he was booty hole naked, just naked. He was cold and shivering and he was all wet. And all he kept saying to me was, you can't leave me. Don't leave me. You can't leave me. Don't leave me. You can't leave me. Don't leave me. And I sat there and I was like, what? And then I woke up and I got up and my ass went to the bathroom and turned on the light and looked around and I was like, what the hell? What the hell? I just noticed that it's more frequent. It happens more frequently in this house than any other place that I've lived in. Like this isn't new to me, but the experiences that I'm having are new. Like the third eye opening, that one's new to me. Now listen, before we get too crazy, I'm not saying I'm anything special. I'm not claiming to be psychic or a medium or anything of the sort. I'm not saying that at all. I just want to be able to share my experiences in the hope that there might be somebody else out there who can relate or has gone through the same thing, can give me some advice, or at least find these stories really interesting because they do happen. I can't honestly sit there and be like, wow, that's fraud, that's fake, that's never happened to anybody in life, when in actuality it happens to people all the time. These physical experiences that I'm having, I don't want to brush it off like, oh, it's just a dream. You're thinking way more into it than what it is, when it could actually be more than what it is because society wants to make me believe that it's more than what it is. You get what I'm trying to say? You get what I'm trying to say. Maybe we should not have used this shema wash. Another thing that I want to shout out real quick is I might have said this earlier, but I'm not the only one who's had these experiences in the house. It's happened to the husband, it's happened to people who stay the night, it happens to my kids, it's even happened to my mom. So I don't know, this house is a little weird. This is a little weird. Are we there yet? Are we time for a liner? Let me try and smoke out this top real quick. It's looking a little too uniformed, I guess. Is that a thing? I do think this eye look is really pretty though. It's looking very sharp. Very sharp. You can cut somebody with this. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of mules that I mentioned 5 years ago, everybody acts out on this property. I don't know. We're not going to get that deep into it. We're just going to try and wrap up this look so we can wrap up this video so I can go play Sims. And oh my god, the things I've been doing on that Sims game is straight sinful, honey. My creative side has absolutely just spiked. Oops, too crazy. No. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. So I'm making this Sims movie. I fell in love with it yet again for the 15th millionth frickin' time. And I want to make a movie. So at some point I'm going to be looking for voice actors and stuff. This is on a completely different level of weird, but here we are. I'm gonna start making a movie. I'm writing the script. I'm gonna start filming scenes. I got the characters all lined out and whatever, but like I feel like that's gonna be something fun and enjoyable to do to help me get myself centered again. Because writing stories and screenplays and stuff like that is something that I really love to do. And I haven't done it in so long that I feel like it's time to do it. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do this eyeliner and I'll be right back. Woo! Okay, so clearly I did a little more than just my eyeliner, but sorry. But yeah, so I just thought I would want to share that because it's weird and it happens. I'm not looking for attention or anything like that. It's just something that's interesting that happens in my life that I want to share, so why not share it? Maybe I can get interesting stories from other people who are going through the same experiences that I'm going through. Maybe this is something that is completely normal and not a lot of people talk about it because they feel like they're not in the mood to get shunned. Maybe people don't want to talk about it because other people will judge them. Ow. Oh, that was my whole eyeball, bruh. And now I'm gonna cry. Great. Great. Oh, so look at this. Look. Ah, it's a cool little lipstick. SheGlam, boo. SheGlam. I swear, my whole makeup drawers are gonna be nothing but just SheGlam and Juvia's Place. SheGlam, Juvia's Place. SheGlam, Juvia's Place. I got some more SheGlam stuff coming in pretty soon. It should be here on the 25th. Oh, well, that's some greenage right there. I tell you what. It's so green, but I don't like it. Part of me wants to see if I could find something dark and just put it on the corners. Let me find out. Maybe if I take a black matte lipstick and put it in the corners and just kind of like pat it out, it'll give me an ombre effect. Maybe. Let's find out. Tell you what, we are either gonna completely mess this up or it's gonna come out gorgeous. 50-50. One out of the two. I think I kind of like that. Ooh, I love that. All right, so I think I'm about done sharing my weird experiences with you wonderful individuals. What the? Oh God! Wow! I think I'm gonna be using that for a hot minute. I feel like I just took a shower. Where's my mist at? If you like this video, go ahead and leave us a fat like. Don't forget to comment. I would love to hear any weird, spooky, scrazy. That's what we're gonna call it, Scrazy, because they're scary and they're crazy. Scrazy. Any of your Scrazy stories that you got going on, or that you're hiding, or that you heard about, you've experienced, I would love to hear it. So go ahead and drop those down in the comments below. Share if you want to, and subscribe. Anyways, until next time, bye, bitches. Do you really like this makeup look? I really like it.